So you just need to start.
Okay, welcome everybody to our starting late Ask the Webinar, Ask the Marketing webinar series. Title is Cheap and Cheaper Facebook Marketing. Apologize for starting late, but we had a bunch of things we had to control, our Zoom platform and then Facebook, and Martin, the IT person, kind of lost something and he couldn't get onto Facebook. I had to do it. Good thing we're cross-trained. I don't know what we're cross-trained in, but we're on now. And welcome everybody. Martin is the IT backend guy. He's actually the CFO, Chief Facebook Officer. So it's going to be fun. I'm back from Hollywood, maybe 3 weeks now. So when I was there, I got to network with a whole bunch of top marketing people all over the world. Let's see, we had best-selling book authors, we had movie producers, we had TV show producers, we had all kinds of thought leaders, influencers, celebrities, and it was a whole lot of fun. So I'll be sharing some good stuff with you today. Generally, with social media and marketing, the deal is you pay to play, but congratulations to you. If you're on this webinar and Facebook Live, you come to the right webinar because what I'm going to teach you, it's so cheap, it's practically free. Okay, and who doesn't like free? By the way, how this system works is if you're on Zoom, you use your chat feature or the Q&A. There's a raise hand feature. You can select that. If you're on Facebook, you have to post your comments or questions to the Facebook platform, because when you post it, we won't see it on Zoom. So anyway, welcome, and we'll go right into it. So the reason why we did this Ask the Expert series is to help small business owners and entrepreneurs build, manage, and basically market their business online, whether you're selling products or you're selling your services. It's all pretty much one and the same information that we're going to give to you. So cheap and cheaper Facebook marketing ideas. So let's go right into it. So creating your business page in pretty much 10 seconds. It's pretty easy. And I'll take you through the steps to do that. And hold on a second. Let me, okay. So create your Facebook business page. So basically, you go to your Facebook personal page, and on the left-hand side, there's a kind of like a instructions or icon that says create your page. So you go and click on that. You click on get started, and you need to input your name, your category, whether it's a business, some organization, nonprofit, or whatever your business name is. Okay? And then your description, any kind of images you have, and your contact information. And basically, once you set all that up, you click on and you have now a live Facebook business page. Now, keep in mind that your business page is different from your personal page. So if you have a personal Facebook page and you create a business page, now you're going to have two entities on Facebook, your own personal Facebook page and then your business page. And why do you need two? Why can't you use your personal one? Well, I'll explain to you in a bit. Okay, there is a difference. So here's a sample of my business and community pages. I have, and this is all on Facebook. Okay, almost everything I'm telling you today on the webinar is pertaining to Facebook. So I have Expert Media Managed, which is a separate business page for our social media marketing company, our business. Then I have Construction Management Inspection, which is my construction engineering and management company. And then I have 3 community pages. One is Rail Ripoff, Blue Sky Music Hawaii, which is my music group. and information, and then Stand with Mauna Kea that has to do with issues regarding Mauna Kea. So basically, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got more than 5. I didn't share with you the rest of them, but these are the main ones that I have. So so create your business page if you don't have one, and then when you go to Facebook, it'll have the pages section, and then you see your business name there. Now, a lot of people use their company logo for the image, and that's fine too. If you don't want to use your company logo, you could use whatever image you want, as long as it fits within that small little circle there. So my social media business page, Expert Media Matters, this is just a screenshot of what the page looks like. It has the company logo, and then I use the same logo as like the image, Expert Media Matters. And you see where it says book now, and there's these little icons. It says publish, photo, promote, view as. So when you have your business page, you want to go to that page sort of like how you're doing your personal page, and make posts. So you click on the publish, you want to add photos, you can use it for promotion and all that. So it's similar to what you're doing in your personal page, and hopefully you do have a Facebook personal page. Similar to that, but you're making posts not as you personally on your Facebook page, but you're making posts on your business page, which is different. Some people cross pages. I do that a lot. But because I started my personal Facebook page many years earlier, I have thousands of people, friends already on that page, and my business page doesn't have as much. So sometimes I tend to post stuff to my personal page rather than business page, or post to both. And the reason I do that is, let's say I have 500 followers on my business page, and I have 4,000 on my personal page. If I only make a post on my business page, not everybody's going to see it. So to get mileage out of it, I post business related things also on my personal page. Sometimes it's just, you can't separate it. It gets too cloudy, and there's no fine line. Okay, so that's just some good tips there. Ideas for posting on Facebook often. So when Martin and I, when we were kids, our social media network was outside. Yeah, so we didn't have all these devices like an iPhone, iPad, computers, and all that. So in order to network, we had to go outside and play, and you develop a network of friends that you play with. It could be your relatives, it could be neighbors. We had football games and skateboarding all outside on the road, and you get to meet the neighborhood kids and all that. So basically that was our social network, being outside, not being inside. And the kids that were inside a lot ended up watching cartoons on TV or doing their homework, and they're not really socializing like we were. So if you go back in time when you were kids, that's the social networking. Now, ideas for posting on Facebook often is, remember when there was that building collapse in Florida in June? Well, I was actually interviewed on TV. So what I did was I took the video from the news show, and I made a post about it, and I posted it on Facebook, and I posted it on LinkedIn and wherever else I had social media platforms. And when you do that, you're actually repurposing content, and you're getting people to know you, and to know your name and all that. So that's what I did. Also, if you don't happen to be on TV and have the news clip, you find something that's interested, that is kind of a today's talk subject, and at that time it was monster houses. So what I did was I shared an article that appeared in a media publication in Hawaii, and I shared it and I put the caption on my post: "What is your opinion, good or bad, regarding the monster houses?" And then people start replying. And to me, it doesn't matter whether the other people's post is positive or negative. The idea is just to create that excitement and to engage followers. Okay. And did you know that Donald Trump is working on creating his own social media platform? Yeah, it's true. It's going to be called Truth Social, and it should be coming out next year, first quarter next year. I don't know how it's going, but remember when we had that Capitol siege and Donald Trump got banned from Facebook and YouTube and Google and Twitter and all that. So this is his idea of getting back to these social media platform companies and starting his own social media company and platform. I don't know how good it's going to go, but we'll see. Hey, some more ideas posted on Facebook often. With the pandemic, I found this kind of humorous image, and it was of a skunk, somebody walking a skunk. They have the skunk on a leash, and the caption was, "Just picked up my social distance support animal." And my caption was, "I switch animals because the alligator ate too much." Okay, now this is kind of lame, but guess what? I ended up getting over 100 comments on it and likes and things like that. So it's just creating engagement. Okay, and then another funny one, someone going to the airline counter, and the worker says, "Do you want the mask section or the no mask section?" And the guy says no mask, and the other section is the picture is he's sitting on the wing of an airplane. And my caption was coach class and no class sections. So you see, it's a little humorous, but excuse me, it engages people. And that's what you want. You want to create excitement. You want to be able to have people engage, and to the point where they want to say something like, "Oh, this is funny," or "I don't think it's funny," or keep them coming, or they post some other comment. And it's interesting. A lot of times I get more likes and comments to humorous posts that I make, or kind of dumb posts that I make, rather than a factual one that's real. So it all depends. It's kind of like a hit and miss. Okay, so I have something else funny where when I give a talk on social media, I said, "Okay, this is social media explained," and I'm going down the list of the major social media platforms. Okay, so Twitter, "I'm eating a spam musubi." Okay, Facebook, "I like spam musubi." Instagram, "Here is a photo of my spam musubi." And LinkedIn, "My skills include eating a spam musubi." So there's a difference between how these social media platforms work, but you just choose which one works for you. And there's a number of platforms out there, and you don't need to use all of them. You just try and see what works. I don't have time to use all of them. I don't even use all of them. And when I say all, I'm talking about the major platforms such as Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and there's a couple other ones. There's a whole bunch, but some aren't as popular as others. Okay, what else do we have? Some more steps to engage your followers. One time I was in my car driving on the freeway, and I realized that I had to get off the freeway to park to make a Zoom call, or actually to attend a Zoom meeting. So I pulled over in Zippy's Kahala Mall, I mean, across from Kahala Mall, and I went into the parking lot and I logged in and I was on Zoom. And all of a sudden, these bunch of chickens came by my car and the rooster started crowing, and people were laughing and all that. So what I did was I took a bunch of pictures of the chickens and I made a post after the Zoom call. And I said, I had to pull off on the freeway and park to make a Zoom call. There are, wild chickens joining in. And people thought that was funny. Another time I was being interviewed on a local news station. And they asked me, well, where should they meet me? I said, well, come to my office downtown. And I went to the lobby of my office building and I took a picture of the lobby and I posted it. I said, can anyone guess what am I doing now? And people started guessing and no one could guess the right answer. And then after the interview, I took a photo. I had the photographer video guy take a photo of me and the news reporter, and then I made the post. Said, here's what I'm doing now. I'm being interviewed about the rail, and guess what I had to say. And then people started posting stuff too. So you do these kind of things to engage followers. You want the more people that you have engaged, the better, because when you do have an announcement like, hey guys, I'm selling this new product, or come to my restaurant, here's a photo of a dish that we're featuring, and by the way, we're giving a 10% discount or whatever. The more followers you have, the more people are going to see whatever your offer is. It doesn't even have to be an offer. It could just be guess what, I'm taking orders for Thanksgiving dinners or lunches or whatever, or I'm asking you to donate money because I'm going to feed the vets for Thanksgiving or something like that. But it kind of goes without saying, the more people that you have are followers, the more people are going to see your posts, right? And then get engaged, hopefully. Some more steps to engage your followers. When I was up in Hollywood, I met with Jack Canfield, who's the author of Chicken Soup for the Soul series. So what I did was I actually posted photos of me with different celebrities in Hollywood, and it was good for boosting the number of followers and getting the likes and all that. And I especially like Facebook posting something that said, Lance, your posts have been liked 130,000 times by your friends. And there was a picture of me and Jack Canfield in Hollywood. I was interviewed on Hollywood Live on his TV show. But anyway, that kind of an idea, if you have that many people engaging, and I'm not on TikTok, so I don't have 1 million views or whatever, but to me 100,000 likes on different posts is a good thing. See, start off small, maybe you get 8 likes, 10 likes, 50, 100, and then it goes from there. So the many posts you make, the many number of posts you make, you're able to get that more amount of likes or people who post back. Okay, and then I had a music post, Blue Sky Music, that I put up, and there was 480 people that liked it. Why does it matter? The numbers matter because my music group was giving a concert, and the 480 people that liked it, there was a percentage of the people that bought our music CDs or download cards, and we're able to sell a whole bunch because of the Facebook posts. Okay, so that's pretty much how to engage. What else can you do for cheap? And actually, this is not even cheap, it's free. How to start a Facebook group. Okay, you decide what your topic is, and you can start your own Facebook group. Now, before you do that, I suggest going to Facebook in groups. Okay, you look up the group category and type in whatever group you're thinking of creating and starting. And if there's a whole bunch of other groups on the same topic, you might instead choose to join those groups rather than start your own. Starting your own group is harder because you have to start from scratch and then slowly market and promote and all that to get more people to join your own group, as opposed to if you join an existing group, let's say they have already 1,000 members, it's easier to join that group, and then you're in with, now you can network with the 1,000 people that are in the group. So there's pros and cons. Okay, so if you don't want to start your own Facebook group, you go ahead and join one. And how do you join one? Well, you go to the group setting on Facebook and you type in whatever the topic is. So what I did was I typed in small businesses, and then I got a whole bunch of things that popped up. And one group that I joined was Business and New Ideas. And at the time I joined, it was 198,000 members. And the reason why you want to join these groups that have huge membership is because there's more people to network with, right? And then Small Business Networking, I joined that group. There was 174,000 members. And, instantly you can network with more people than if you started your own group. Now, the caveat is that a lot of people that join, they may not be active, okay? But you yourself have to be active. And that's how you make things happen. Now, if you choose to start your own Facebook group, you really got to do a lot of promotion with your friends and whoever else is involved in that similar kind of business or idea. The broader your Facebook group is, if you start one, the harder it is to get people. If you get real specific, then it's a lot easier to get more people to join. And let me see. Before I get to this spending $20, there's a couple of other Facebook groups that are specific, such as the farmers and growers in Hawaii. They got thousands of members. And of course, if you're not a farmer or grower, you're not necessarily going to join that group, but just search out. There's a number of good Facebook groups in Hawaii and good Facebook business groups. And I know there's a restaurant group that has over 4,000 members, restaurant owners all over Hawaii in every island. So if you're a restaurant, you might want to choose and join that group to network with. Okay, now, this is not free, but if you choose to spend money to advertise, the first thing you do is you take a post that you already made and you put money in it, and that's called boosting a post, which is a post that you already made. You're putting money, you select, promote your page, and this only applies to your business page now, not your personal. So you're promoting your business page. Let's say you put a post and you really like the post and you want more people to see it. So you decide to spend, let's say, $20 and whatever your budget is, because when you're using Facebook, you get to choose your audience. You get to choose like the ad category. You choose your audience. You can do target marketing, like you want to promote in Hawaii. You want to promote in Honolulu. You want to promote your posts, let's say in Honolulu, only to the people that are in the age group of 18 to 65. You can do that, and you can narrow it down, and that's called targeting. So you target your audience, and then what your budget is. So on this example, I decided to spend $20 only. So what Facebook did was their algorithm took $5 a day, I guess, and it shows you the estimated daily results of the people that the post is going to reach between 157 to 452 people. And there's no guarantee, but so $5 a day for 5 days, and that was a boosted post. Okay, so that's boosting your own posts. Now, what if you want to advertise on Facebook and really advertise? So the $20 is basically boosting your own post, which is not really a Facebook ad. It's not considered officially a Facebook ad. So what is the difference between a boosted post and a Facebook ad? Well, the difference is on a boosted post, you're doing it on your own. Okay, you're doing everything on your own because you already created your posts, your social media posts, and that's called a boosted post. You're just taking the post you made and throwing money at it to Facebook, and they're going to use their algorithms and whatever they do to get more eyes to see your post. A Facebook ad is using Facebook and creating your ad through Facebook. And what that means is you're using the Facebook features. So Facebook is actually going to help create your ad and do whatever they do to promote it. Let me see what I have here. I don't have another slide about that, but basically you go into Facebook ads and you follow the prompts and you kind of create your own ad and decide how much money you want to spend and all that. So this is the money part of it. It's not free to do a Facebook ad, but I would say maybe you want to try it. But at first, do your research. Go and look for other ads that are like your competition or competitive ads, or ads that you think would look nice, it would work, and use that as an idea. So kind of create your own ideas first before you actually go on Facebook and actually, make the ad. So you basically have the ad written out as a good idea before you even start the process with Facebook itself. Okay. Now, what else can you do to do cheap and cheaper Facebook marketing? Well, you can live stream promotions and events. And what is live streaming? Or what is a live webinar? Well, we're giving a live webinar now on Zoom. Okay, that's live. Also, in concert with the Facebook marketing that I'm talking about on this webinar, we're actually live streaming this webinar on Facebook Live, right? So you can do that too. And you don't have to create a PowerPoint to do that. You could just have somebody use your iPhone, or you can do it if you want to do a self video and click on Facebook Live and go live and talk about promoting your business, talking about whatever products you have and all that. Believe it or not, video is like 1,000 times better than a still photo. So if you have on your website or on your Facebook page, let's say you already have a Facebook business page and you're a restaurant, you could post a picture or two that you took of a dish that you made that say it's a lunch special today. Okay, that's pretty cool. But if you do a video and have somebody videotaping you kind of making the dish or the finished product and you holding it up and saying, here, come to our XYZ diner for lunch today between 11 and 2 o'clock. We're running this special and we have this dish and we have this other dish, and that's the specials of today. That's gonna get people motivated and hopefully attracted, and hopefully go to your restaurant and eat lunch there or buy takeout. Okay, so you use the video as the important subject matter rather than photo. Photos are good too, but maybe do a mix between photos and video. Okay, now I have want to share with you at this time our EMM Lucky 7 Tips for Cheaper Facebook Marketing. And basically, this is going to be, when you go to our website, you can actually get a copy of this, download a copy if you weren't paying attention, or basically, this is a recap of what I talked about during this webinar session. Okay, so first item is create your own business page. Okay, if you don't have one, create your business page. Next, join groups and communities. Create your own Facebook group. If you don't want to create your own Facebook group, join other Facebook groups of the same people with the same mindset, and engage in discussions with them and do some networking. The other thing is live stream promotions and events. It doesn't even have to be a official promotion and event. It could be just a special of the day, special of the week. We're having this surf contest this weekend, or whatever the promotion is. Okay. Also, write awesome posts and post consistently. If you get stuck with what to write on posts, email us or give us a call. We can give you some ideas. Next is engage your followers. So if you post boring stuff on your Facebook feed, no, people aren't going to be interested in it. And stay away from posting too religious, too political, and posts that are really controversial. People don't, it gets into an argument or whatever. Stay away from that. Just kind of be as clean as you can, and that way you can engage more followers. You don't want to turn people off, and then once somebody gets turned off or they get upset or angry, they're not going to go to your Facebook page anymore. And then the last thing is to try Facebook ads. I mean, at first, why don't you boost a post and then see how that goes? If there's no action, do your research on Facebook advertising, and then maybe try it and see. Don't spend thousands of dollars doing it, but try it with $20 and see. And depending, I mean, most of the businesses are small businesses run by small business owners and entrepreneurs. They don't have a lot of money to be spending thousands of dollars on Facebook advertising. So start small, see what works, see what doesn't work, and go from there. So before I take the Q&A, I'm going to let you know what you missed on the previous webinars. Martin and I have been doing this since the start, January of this year. And if you missed some of the webinars that we already gave, you can go to our website and it's on demand. You can watch it anytime you want. There's also publications or takeaways such as the tips and other things. Even the copy of the PowerPoint, we'll put that up for you. So our website is askmarketingexperts.now.site, and I'll put it up on the screen after this slide. So that's the website you go to get the on-demand webinar. So what webinars have you missed? Well, we did a webinar on Get Known Now, becoming a celebrity expert in your field. Another one on branding and story selling. Social media videos rock, be seen and heard. Top 7 tips to a killer and thriller website. How to create your e-commerce website. Facebook marketing for small businesses. Promoting your business free on social media. That was a good one. Ways to promote your e-commerce website. And then also we have a webinar upcoming next month. Title is Creating Webinar on Webinars, or Creating Webinars to Promote Your Product or Service. So actually, it's really a webinar on webinars. Okay. And then in December, we have a holiday party, which isn't going to be a webinar, but we're going to have some games, prizes, some music, and things like that. So hopefully you can tune in. Once again, the website is askmarketingexperts.now.site. Once again, this webinar is promoted by Expert Media Matters, which is our social media marketing company. Email info@expertmediamatters.com. and our phone number is on the screen here. So once again, thank you for tuning in. Hope you guys learned something, and hope you can save money doing your own promotion for your small business. And right now, I'm going to check in with Martin, see if there's any Q&A on the chat or Zoom or on the Facebook comment section of Facebook Live. So Martin, are you there?
Yes, Lance, can you hear me all right?
Yeah. Sound
Okay,
good.
yeah, we had a few questions come in here. First one is, let's see. Oh, are there any standards as to how many times per week a business should be posting to social media?
There's really no standard per se, but when I was in Hollywood, I got to network with a whole bunch of really celebrity, high-end, top celebrities, and I actually asked them the question, and there was a range of, some people said they post 3 times a week, some said they post every day, and there was one person that said they post 10 times a day, every day, 7 days a week. And I'm going, how do you have time for that? And he said, I don't post it myself. I have a social media person that does that for me. And there's also AI, and it's basically computer generated posts for people that they select the post, and then they actually take the post they want and they post it. So there's different ways to do it. So the right answer is as many times as you need to in order to promote. If you find that you're posting 3 times a week and people just don't get it, they're not reading your posts or what, then it could be the content of your post, but it also may mean you need to up the game and up the ante and post more often. Personally, I post more than once a day on Facebook, but I also use, I'm on Instagram, I'm on LinkedIn, and I'm on Twitter, and I don't post that much on Instagram. I post many times a day on Facebook, maybe 3 times a week on LinkedIn and Twitter, maybe 3 times a week too. So it all depends. I mean, there's no way that one person can post all the time to 4 social media platforms, and 4 is not even that many, but it's just time consuming. So you got to be careful as to what content you're creating to post, right? If your content is boring, then no sense even post it. It has to be exciting, has to attract attention. The photos or video got to be nice, colorful, and you want to create the excitement and you want to engage followers. If you're not engaging anybody, then you're just wasting your time. But how do you know if you're not engaging? If you're new and you're starting out, you don't know. You just got to keep posting. When I first started on Facebook, I thought nobody was even on Facebook, because, or people were on, but they weren't reading my posts because I wasn't getting any responses. And then I started posting more and more. I started being very selective at what I post, and then I started engaging more and more people. So that's just the nature of how things happen. So hopefully that answered the question.
Yes, Lance, thank you. Good answer. The next couple here look a little personal. Let's see. The next one here says, how many Facebook groups have you personally joined?
I think I lost count. I think I joined like maybe 50 Facebook groups. They're not all regarding social media and business. There's some that pertain to music, some that pertain to construction engineering, things like that. But if you had to ask me pertaining to business, I would say half of them, maybe 25 of them, are related to business. I'm not active, be honest with you, I'm not active in most of them, but I try to see what goes on and what people post and all that. Some of them real personal, and it's just targeted to a certain company that they're working with or whatever. So I haven't even, although I'm a member, I haven't even begun to even um, market what services my company offers to these groups, because it's just been uh, a learning process, and there's too much to do in a short time span. So slowly, that's going to be the next rollout, to reach out to these people. And I would say, if I had to add up all the members in all the groups that I belong to, it's over 1 million people. So if I post some kind of promotion about my own company, and there's to all these groups, and not all 1 million people are on it at the same time. So maybe we'll reach 3% of them or whatever, but even that's good. To me, that's better than nothing. And that's how networking starts. You want to engage with people, and these are not only, these people aren't only from Hawaii, they're all over the world. We got this Canada, India, Asia. I mean, it's amazing. It's probably over 100 countries are represented. I think I went in and did an analysis at one time. It's pretty cool to be able to network with people from all over the world that have similar business interests like you. They're a business owner, small business owner, entrepreneur. They want to get ahead. They want to know what they can do, or what ideas they need to uh, review to help promote their business. So I would say, if you're going to join a group, be active, and you'll get far, rather than just joining it and just say, I belong to 50 different groups. So what? Are you active in any? If the answer is no, well, no sense even join the group. So be active. It's better to join a couple of groups and be active in those couple of groups than be on the list and then not do anything. So that's just some words of free advice.
Good words of wisdom, Lance, good words. The last question that I have that came in here is that it seems like almost all of the ideas you have talked about today, there's little to no cost. Have you actually made any money from using these free ideas? Oh, another personal question.
They're asked, let me look for my checking account. Now, I'm only kidding. So to give you an example, just this year on Facebook, I've made close to $12,000. And let me clarify that. The income was made not from any Facebook ads. I didn't pay any money. What I did was I kept making posts on Facebook, and people saw the posts. And I own a construction engineering and management company, and our company does building inspections. And I post pictures of cracks in a building or problems with a building, and I make my post and say, the caption would read, what do you think is wrong with this picture, or what's wrong with this building, or what do you think wrong with this, and start engaging people. And people, I guess it's human nature, they want to kind of be in the game and participate in the contest and see if they give the right answers, even if there's no compensation involved. They're not gonna win anything, because I put a post out there, what's wrong with this? And I get all kind of people responding, and I'm engaging, and I'm not enticing them, because I don't force them to respond. They don't have to respond. They don't have to post. They don't have to click like, but they're doing it. And it's interesting. So the money that I've made on Facebook is no cost. There was no expense. There was my time in making the post, and people, calling me or emailing and saying, oh, I keep seeing your posts about these cracked buildings, or a hole in a roof, or whatever the situation is. I have a problem at my building or my house. Can you come and inspect it? Yeah, sure, I'll do that. So a lot of these uh, people, I don't know who they are. I never met them. They're they could be Facebook friends of mine, but I've never personally met them. So it's not like they're calling me because I'm a relative or a close friend. These are strangers, except the fact that we're Facebook friends, and that's the power of Facebook. And when people tell me you're wasting your time on Facebook, I said, "Oh, I'm happy to waste my time because so far I made close to $12,000 wasting my time posting on Facebook." I go, "What? What? How do you do that?" So I tell them the story, and they go, "Oh, I would like to do that too." And by the way, it's not about money for me. I made a whole bunch of friends through Facebook. They're Facebook friends, but I don't know them personally. I know them only through Facebook, but over time I get to meet with them. I see them at the store, see them at the movies. I see them in the elevator. I go, "Hey, are you that Luke guy on Facebook, the building guy?" "Yeah." "Oh, wow." And that's how I get to meet them. And I have fun. It's fun. It's also fun to make money at no cost. So guess what? The $12,000 that I made on Facebook, there's zero expense. So what is a profit on $12,000? Okay, if there's zero expense, it's $12,000. Now, if I paid $6,000 to advertise and I made $12,000 gross, right? My net profit is 6,000, which is still good to me, right? But the fact is, it's not costing me any money. So that's my story. Now, can you imagine if I started paying for advertising? And I'm going through that now. So I have a series that I'm testing of different paid things that I'm doing, see what works, see what doesn't work, and then maybe at a future webinar, I can let you guys know and you can try it. Now everything works, but let's say you're a restaurant and you keep posting stuff every day. Here's the specials of the day. Here's what we're doing, and I have um, friends that are restaurant owners, and they're doing that, and that's how they get people to go to the restaurant and order takeout and donate to feed veterans or homeless during Thanksgiving and all that. So to me, it's good. You use it for good things and not for bad things. So uh, there's Facebook right now is actually going to undergo a name change soon, and it's not going to change anything on Facebook. It's just going to be a different name, which I don't know, why they're doing it. They're doing it. It's so political and all that. But anyway, um, hopefully that answered that question. But is there anything other questions, Martin? Anybody on Zoom or on Facebook?
No, Lance, I don't see any others. I've been monitoring both sides.
Oh, okay.
Good
So
job.
thanks. So once again, thank you everybody for tuning in. Hopefully you tune in on the next one. AskMarketingExperts.now.site. Go to that website, register for the next webinar. Also look at the previous webinars we did on demand. Download our free takeaways handout. Download our PowerPoint if you want. We're so generous. We give everything away free. I don't know when we're going to charge, but Marta keeps saying, we get money, just give it away. We don't need to charge. So, yeah. So once again, thank you, and I appreciate those tuning in that are from other places other than Hawaii. I appreciate our Hawaii people, but because we're from Hawaii, but I also appreciate people from all over the place. And I know I saw some people from California, Las Vegas, Florida, Colorado, and New York. So anyway, I'm going to sign off once again and have a question, Martin. How do I end a Facebook thing? Martin, are you there?
I'm here, Lance. Under more, now it'll just have the shutdown option. Under
I
the
don't-
more.
I don't have more.
Oh, you don't have more either.
No, let me see. Let me hold on. Let me
Can you
Okay,
shut down the Zoom?
yeah,
and-
I
yeah,
just
that'd be good.
shut down the live stream. And
You can shut down the recording and we're
oh
good.
man, I gotta go to all these different.